Hello, my dear students. I'm from Anjuman Centenary B.Ed College of Hubli. I shall today discuss with you about the subject Perspective Course 1 Childhood and Adolescence, and unit is 4, that is transition into adulthood, and the topic is psychological well-being. Here in psychology, the term psychological well-being, its meaning, psychological well-being is about life lives going well. It is the combination of feeling good and functioning effectively. Sustainable well-being does not require individuals to feel good all the time. The experience of painful painful emotions, example, disappointment, failure, grief, is a normal part of life, and being able to manage these negative or painful emotions is essential for long term well being. Psychological well being is, however, compromised when negative emotions are extreme or very long lasting, and interfere with a person's ability to function in his or her daily life. The concept of feeling good incorporates not only the positive emotions of happiness and contentment, but also such emotions as engagement, confidence, and affections. The concept of functioning effectively in a psychological sense involves the development of one's potential, having some control over one's life, having a sense of purpose, example, working towards valued goals, and experiencing positive relationships. Well being is a dynamic concept that includes subjective, social, and psychological dimensions as well as health related behaviors. The Carol Riff, a famous psychologist, his scales of psychological well being is theoretically grounded instrument that specifically focuses on measuring multiple facets of psychological well being. These facets include the following. The first one is self acceptance, then a relationship with others, environmental mastery, purpose in life, autonomy, and general growth. Well being is a multifaceted multifaceted concept. It is often thought of as one of the hallmarks of the liberal arts experience resulting from educational encounters that both guide students in the search for meaning and direction in life and help them realize their true potential. The riff is a straightforward and relatively short survey that assesses the psychological component of well being. This review discusses the administration and cost of the riff, the theoretical background, development, and psychometric properties of the instrument and possible uses of this instrument in higher education assessment setting. RIF scale of psychological well-being. The RIF inventory consists of either 84 questions long form or 54 questions medium form. There is also a short form, but it is statistically unreliable and therefore should should not be used for assessment. Both the long and medium forms consist of a series of statements reflecting the six areas of psychological well-being: autonomy, environmental mastery, personal growth, positive relations with others, purpose in life, and self acceptance. Respondents rate statements on a scale of 1 to 6, with 1 indicating strong disagreement and 6 indicating strong agreement. First one is self acceptance, then personal growth, positive relationship with others, purpose in life, environmental mastery, and sixth one, autonomy. Then the first one is self acceptance. Here, high scorer possesses a positive attitude towards the self, acknowledges and accepts multiple aspects of self, including good and bad qualities, feels positive about past life. Then, low scorer feels dissatisfied with self, is disappointed with what has occurred with the past life, is troubled about certain personal qualities, wishes to be different than what he or she is. Then, positive relations with others, high scorer, has warm, satisfying, trusting relationships with others, is concerned about the welfare of others, capable of strong empathy, affection, and intimacy, understands give and take of human relationships. Low scorer has a few close, trusting relationships with others, finds it difficult to be warm, open, and concerned about others, is isolated and frustrated in interpersonal relationships, not willing to make compromises to sustain important ties with others. Next, autonomy. High scorer is a self determining and independent, able to resist social pressures to think and act in certain ways, regulates behavior from within, evaluates self by personal standards. Low scorer is concerned about the expectations and evaluations of others, relies on judgments of others to make important decisions, conforms to social pressures to think and act in certain ways. Then, environmental mastery, high scorer, has a sense of mastery and competence in meaning the environment, controls complex array of external activities, makes effective use of surrounding opportunities, able to choose or create context suitable to personal needs and values. Then, low scorer has a difficulty managing everyday affairs, feels unable to change or improve surrounding context, is unaware of surrounding opportunities, lacks sense of control over external world. Then purpose in life, high scorer, has goals in life and a sense of directness. Directedness feels there is meaning to present and past life. Holds beliefs that give life purpose. Has time and objectives for living. Low scorer lacks a sense of meaning in life, has few goals for aims, lacks sense of direction, does not see purpose of past life, has no outlook or beliefs that give life meaning. Then personal growth, high scorer, has a feeling of continued development, sees self as growing and expanding, is open to new experiences, has sense of realizing his or her potential, sees improvement in self and behavior over time, is changing in ways that reflect more self knowledge and effectiveness. Low scorer has a sense of personal stagnation, lacks sense of improvement or expansion over time, feels bored and uninterested with life, feels unable to develop new attitudes or behaviors. So, this is about psychological well being. I think all of you understood. Thank you for watching and listening.